2027, it cannot fly. APC chieftain Igbokwe reacts as Atiku reportedly seals deal with Obi. It cannot fly. It can never fly. That Atiku will be the president and then Peter Obi will be the vice president. It cannot fly. A chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Joe Igbokwe, has rubbished reports of an alignment between former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and ex-Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi ahead of the 2027 election. There are reports that Atiku, who contested the 2027 presidential election under the People's Democratic Party (PDP), has struck a deal with his Labour Party counterpart, Obi. The reports indicated that Obi has accepted to deputize Atiku for just one tenure, suggesting that the former vice president is aspiring for just a single tenure. It's a lie. That's how all of them used to lie. He would single tenure now, he will turn to dictatorship. He will not want to live there again. I beg. Writing in a post on his official Facebook page on Monday, Igbokwe declared that the alignment will not fly, stressing that it cannot sell. It cannot. We are not going to agree. Igbokwe, one of the Senate supporters of President Bola Tinubu, wrote, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar childish and primitive deals with Labour Party is laughable and kindergarten. That one is your own. But for us too, it will not fly. It's not so that your president can enter Igbokwe. But it will not fly because we are not doing vice president for anybody. What's vice president? What is it going to be doing? I beg Shetima that is vice president. Are you putting him anywhere? I beg he's not doing vice president. He will not even listen to him. Once he enters now, he will show his true color. They are not doing. It is an act of desperation. It cannot fly and it cannot sell. Admirer Joshua says, I trust Jagaban. You trust him? Oh, trust him very well. Benga Roland says, in just 2 years, some achievement of Tinubu are fuel subsidy removal. And that's an achievement. Loan from IMF cleared. Who told you that it has been cleared? And who told you that the loan has been cleared? Some of you are just silly. Student loan relief to parents. Student loan to relieve parents. Now, so student loan that they have chopped the money. Students are not seeing the loan. Refinery working. Which refinery is working? Which one? Dangote's own. Coastal Road Project, which Atiku opposed. Ajakuta still revamping. No fuel scarcity. No university strike. Tax reformation and many others. Any attempt to change power 2027 is back to square one. People are not serious. Those of you asking Tinubu to quit 2027, you have not seen anything. The worst we never say will happen unless you leave the economic builder to finish his work. Now, real economic builder. Beg. Olajumoke says Atiku knew that Igbos are sons of rat and Aso Rock desperado. That's why he offered them rat option. It's just chop and die option he gave Obidiot. Obi is not going to agree to it because he has not come outside to say yes. I've agreed to be the vice president to Atiku, and so let him come and hear people telling him no, it's not going to be possible. Says well. Benga Roland again. Gators Group says, aha, Igbokwe, or what do you call yourself? Why insulting Atiku for whatever alignment or realignment he is doing? Or what to do? Why? It is very childish of you at your age to throw insults in public. Does your life and survival depend on the APC and PBA's presidency? If I were your son, I would caution you badly. Unfortunately, you are not his son. You are not his son. Ikechukwu says, every man is entitled to his opinion. Igbokwe, one of the stomach infrastructure, has said his opinion. Take it or leave it. Atiku Obi is a huge threat to APC. Of course, they are a huge threat to them. But they should do it the other way around. Obi the president, Atiku the vice president. Shaking now. Ezekiel Kodili says, Atiku Obi for president, perfect combination. As Enikachi says, where have Joe Igbokwe been? A man that claimed to be a Lagos boy, and went Tinubu shared jobs to original Lagos boys. He was nowhere to be found. It is as Sebastian Okpolo says, if it flies or not, let us crawl or walk. So far it gets to the point that Nigerians are liberated from this hunger, pains, ethnicity, chauvinism, tribalism, religious bigotry, plantations of moles in political parties, stealing and making Nigeria and Nigerians personal inheritance for their children and unborn generation, lies and propaganda, juju and jujulism. Stealing continuing, Nigerians to endure hunger and pains while they and their children live in affluence, all in the name of they are made already. It is well. After this says, Igbokwe is always looking his comment section on Facebook after posting rubbish. God, go and sit down for your house. He doesn't want people to drag him now. That is why he's locking his comment section. Coalitiin says Atiku and Obi is the only hope for Igbo to become president. If you dash it out, that means you should wait for 16 years to come. It would have been easy if Wike has not been the intruder, because Atiku chose Obi in the first place, so he destroyed PDP because he wants himself to be VP then. Please, my Igbo people, ask yourself why Boko Haram are being free and freedom fighter in jail. Why Wike, that's very close to Tinubu, can't negotiate his release and dialogue. What can benefit it, but Wike has betrayed IPOB. Wike has always said that he's not an IPOB member. He's not an Igbo safe. He has always, So why should he negotiate? He's not, he has always removed himself and says he's not an Igbo. He's from Ikwere in Rivers State. He's always claiming Ikwere indigen. Though some people are saying Ikweres are Igbo, but he is not agreeing to be an Igbo. So I don't know what you mean by Wike has betrayed IPOB. Osam says Nigeria know these APC guys too well, such that even if any political parties decide to fixture a spirit as their presidential flag bearer, they will still tell you that he cannot fly. No be small. Says well. Dr. Dave says, I don't think they need your opinion, Abi. They don't need it, but they will finally need it too. It will not fly because Atiku wants to be the president and Bitobi wants to be the vice. He says he's claiming he wants to do 1 year tenure. I don't believe it. And I don't think Obi should also believe it. I think he should not believe it at all. He should not agree to it. Chukwemeka says Obi is the best candidate with a frugal and clean record, the personality we need at these dark times. Others should deputize for him, period. Austin says this Igbokwe must be a swine and a madman. Wahala. So Emmanuel says, my daddy, any old rules in this country cancel. We need a young man who is capable of changing Nigeria. Yes, you do. You do. People that are thinking on their head, on their legs, on their everything that they call them. People that knows exactly what they are doing. Not some old people that don't know anything and will not even listen to advice. Well, my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Bye.